Hello everyone, welcome back in our 5 video series on how to be financially independent in your 20s by taking those 5 golden rules principle in your life. And we in our previous video we have discussed the first rule, which was start earning early, the second rule, which is about to live within your means, and in our today's video we will talk about the third golden rule, which is to avoid loans. So in our today's video, we will talk about um, why it is important to avoid loans, especially in your early earning age. Um, I personally believe in our today's time, slavery still exists, and in our today's time, it's not in the form of someone physically bondage you or take away your freedom, but rather it's about the financial freedom. Because if you take a loan, first of all, you will never have a peaceful sleep. You will always be worried about the repayments of those loans. So why to get into that trap? Generally in the West, I've seen majority of the people, they go for loan for their education. And honestly, after this COVID thing all happened, I personally believe taking a loan even to for your education is not a wise decision. If you can get into an admission in a distance learning or in a community college, that is far more better and rewarding to you rather than taking a big fat loan and putting into an education, a degree, which, to be very honest, you don't even know whether it will yield in any benefit or not. Yeah, there are, with exception to few institutions which are very big brands, and these institutions might help you to land a good job. But those are exceptions. Generally, in our today's time, what has been proven that if you have the skill and if you have the desire to move forward in your life, you will be blessed with opportunities. If not full-time job, you will find a way even in order to get a freelance job. So never ever go for a loan, be it educational loan, be it car financing, be it a loan for a house. Don't go, especially in your 20s. It's not a wise decision. I do recommend to take a constructive loan, but that for that you need a lot of maturity. You need financial uh, independence, and that loan is not for consumables, but that loan is for buying an asset which give you a cash flow, where there is a regular income coming from that asset. And especially when you have the ability to pay it off at any given point of time. So you just, rather than using your money, you use that bank money, and especially if it helps you by paying the interest or additional charges to the bank and taking account for as a tax relief, then it's okay. But that is a very rare case, and I would not recommend, especially in your early 20s, because you need to have that maturity and you need to have that solid foundation where you stand and take that kind of a loan. So loan is not always bad. Businesses take loans, but they take with the underlying motives, which they generally don't tell. That I've seen most of the companies, they have a lot of cash. It's not that they are deprived of the cash that they go for a loan, which happens sometime, but they basically go to take loan in order to increase their expenses in order to get a tax relief. So there are multiple reasons why they go for such kind of debt and loan. But in your personal life, you need to be very clean. So never go for an education loan. Try to find in creative ways of learning. be it online, be it a scholarship, be it a distance program, community college. And one thing which I have done throughout my life, that I always reach out to these colleges and universities and request them for giving me a grant. And I've succeeded so many times, I can't even tell you. Sometimes 50% discount, sometimes 30% discount, and based on those discounts, you reduce the fee expense and dedicate to get that degree. Um, Car loans are absolutely no. You need to have an average car which you can afford, and house loans absolutely no, especially for your first house. You can, unless until it's you live in a country where the mortgage and the rents, I mean the mortgage is cheaper uh, than the rent, then to some extent it might give a justification, but generally even in that case you have to get rid of it as soon as possible by putting extra payments and trying to get rid of that as soon as possible. So our first rule, our out of our 5 golden rules which we have discussed to be which you need to take into account in your 20s in order to be financially independent in your 30s. The first rule was about the start earning early. The second rule is about live within your means. The third rule, if you follow the second rule, you will never fall in the trap of the third rule, which was avoid loans and stay as a free person. In our next video, we will talk about our um, fourth golden rule, and for that you have to stay tuned with the upcoming video. And with this I will conclude. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video.